And we are back at the Pinhole Holy Grail Wall of Fame with some new additions and some interesting variations on the subject. I want to start with this Ricky Henderson card. No pinholes here, but what is very interesting about the back of this 1985 Topps card of the greatest Steeler of all time is he's got that gum stain, he's got that stripe. So not only does he list swimming and fishing among his hobbies, but stolen bases, and collecting gum-stained goats is among my hobbies. It will be on the back of my card, and so Ricky will join the gum-stained goat collection. And then there's Cal Daniels. This is a Cal Daniels rookie card, 1987 Topps, and there's no reason for him to be in front of all these Hall of Famers. He's not in that caliber. Even though he had a decent career. But Cal Daniels came out of a pack this weekend at a garage sale. Me and my son opened some 1987 Topps cards from a guy who gave us some packs. And on the back of the card, would you look at that? There's the gum, still attached. No one's going to eat that. That's going to stay there as long as it will stick. Shane Shoebox Legends told me that his friend had a gum still attached collection, and this is officially the first in my new collection of gum still on the card collection. I have to come up with a wittier name than that. But Cal Daniels, welcome to the Offbeat Oddball menagerie here. And I'm going to move these two over, and the next one is an actual pinhole card, and we'll go actually up on the wall. This is Ralph Kiner, the great slugging outfielder. Right here, he's for the Cubs. He was originally with the Pirates. And you can see there's some holes there. There's one there, there. So somebody had him up and took him down, and had him up and took him down. And Ralph was not just an incredible ball player and eventually a Hall of Famer, but he was also a great announcer for the New York Mets. For me, as a kid growing up, it was him and Tim McCarver, who were, along with Bob Murphy, the soundtrack of my childhood, and it is really great to have one of his cards. Ralph used to have a show after the game called Kiner's Corner, which was a sort of post-game recap where he talked to whichever Met, happened to pull through that day, whether it was, Roger McDowell or Howard Johnson or Mookie Wilson or whoever it was. Ralph would talk to them and take Garcia Vega commercials and breaks and come back and wrap it up. Anyway, Ralph Kiner delighted me as a child on Kiner's Corner, and he now gets his own corner of the Pinhole Holy Grail Wall of Fame. Welcome, Ralph. And then this is another variation here. This is in the adhesive category. You can maybe see at the top there what's going on. But this is a 1967 pitching leaders. These are the win leaders. Sandy Koufax, Juan Marichal, Bob Gibson, and Gaylord Perry. And you can see their totals there, 27, 25, all 20 game winners. There's a little gross mark there. Let's talk about that. But this card is beat to heck, and it is beat to heck because it probably came in and out of some kid's album. And I know it was in an album because there is that tape there. You can still see the tape is still there. Can you see it? So that's an incredible card. 4 Hall of Fame pitchers in the National League, all on the same card. 1967 Topps. And they are going to go up and take their rightful place on the Pinhole Holy Grail Wall of Fame. And the last one is one of my favorite ball players of all time. I never saw him play. This is a 1953 Bowman Larry Doby. And Larry was the second African-American ball player to break the color barrier in 1947. He did it a couple months after Jackie Robinson. He was the first to do it in the American League. And in those days, the American League and the National League really were completely divided and did not play each other. There was no interleague. So every time Larry Doby made a debut at a different ballpark, he was the person integrating that ballpark in the major leagues. So he is just as important a figure in Major League Baseball history as Jackie Robinson, as far as I'm concerned, and didn't always quite get his due. He eventually made the Hall of Fame in, I believe, 2003, but he's a great. And you can see some kid agreed with me. Now you want to talk about tape that's still there. This is some like celluloid tape. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody tried to cut it off. That is a trimmed card in the current parlance. The tape got stripped off there, so we got some paper loss. On the back, we got a little bit more tape, some writing. So this card has been through it all. And it has been through it all on its way to my collection. Some 70 years after it started its journey. So there's Larry Doby. I'll put him up here and then I'll turn the camera and show you. So there's Larry Doby. So this is your Pinhole Holey Grail Hall of Fame, Wall of Fame thing. We got Ralph Kiner, Sandy Koufax, Juan Marichal, Bob Gibson, Gaylord Perry, Larry Doby, all making the wall. You got Tim McCarver and his traded card up there. He's opposite his old partner Ralph. And you got the writing cards up there. So welcome to the wall. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, stand by. This is what we call a big finish. I got another one of these. So let's see if I can outdo Cal Daniels. And let's see if the gum is still sticking. This is an unsearched pack, and I have no idea if the gum is going to stick. Oh yeah, the gum's sticking. And it's Mike Diaz. Pittsburgh Pirates catcher. I have no idea if this is his rookie car. I have no idea what Mike derives enjoyment from. I guess I could figure out that's windsurfing. But Mike Diaz is now, put him in front of Ricky here. Should I see what else is in the pack? Let's see what else is in the pack. Corny Lansford, Enormous, Jack Gross, Pinhole, Fernando Mania, Orioles leaders, Al Nipper, Zane Smith. There he is, Davey. Oh, these two, Shepard. These two would face each other, and in that season, 1987, Terry Pendleton would break his heart. So anyway, there you have it. Mike Diaz and Cal Daniels and a lot of other friends here on the wall. And that will do it for tonight. Thank you.